Hey everybody, happy Halloween. I hope it's been a reasonable time since the last time we spoke. I am BYG Poetry, or John, and I'm here to write some poems tonight and just hang out, do some venting. Yeah, life's been kind of nuts. The weather's been kind of nuts. It's a snowy Halloween for me up here in Alaska. This picture is from last year, but still pretty accurate for today. Looking forward to hear about how you've been, and looking forward to do some writing tonight. Maybe I'll do a reveal at the end of the video. If you stay tuned for the entire thing, you can see what I have on behind my mask. Can't believe how itchy beards are. There you are. Could not figure out where everything went. There we go. Got everything posted. Very cute. Hey, Solus, I just messaged you, actually. Good to see you, good to see you. I was just typing a response to you. Good to see you. How's your Halloween going? Looks like you had a pretty interesting bus ride. That mask was pretty intense. I liked it. I'm dressed up as, I don't know, something. We'll take guesses in chat as people pile in. Maybe they'll be able to figure it out. There we go. Yeah, I don't expect a whole lot of people to pile in because it is Halloween. I imagine people are probably out and about and doing things, but I'd rather turn the camera on and at least hang out with those that do want to say hi and check in. I've missed you all. Work's been slowly starting to normalize, and now it's just me getting used to my new position. Having a little bit of buyer's remorse, but I think that's going to happen anytime you leave something you've been doing for a long time. The day went sideways. Looks like the message got cut off. I just WE. You just went somewhere is what I think that's probably supposed to say. I just went home once it started to get silly. Yep. I don't blame you. That is a good way to be. I got off work, came home, did 7 miles on the exercise bike, and got cleaned up, and now I'm here streaming. I'll do this for a couple hours, and then we'll be ready to go. Never know if it's back feeding into the headset or not. To find my notebook. I had an idea for a stream today, but I did not capitalize on it before I turned the camera on. I was thinking about writing the Halloween and like holiday poems on pieces of like printer paper and then sending them to folks if they wanted. Like one-on-ones. I think that would be really cool. Not all of them, obviously. Might as well do something special for the folks that are here day in, day out. It means a lot to me. Sorry, is it off-putting that you can't see my mouth moving? See where that's moving. Hey, Jill. Happy Halloween. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm dressed up. I don't know if it comes through really well. dressed up as something. Hope you've been well since the last time we spoke. I've been working on it for a while. It's really come in thick since I shaved. I'm coming on strong. That's one I'm going to have to look up the definition for, Jill. Ide, like Ides of March. Is that, I'm thinking of the right word? I'm assuming it's not an integrated development environment. Google definition is telling me it means it goes. Black cat crosses the path. Okay. And get the keyboard out of the way. Black cat crosses path. I think we can work with that. Okay, my notebooks are eluding me, so we're going to do this a little bit wonky for this stream. I have a big stack of printer paper within arm's reach, so I think we're going to write these poems on pieces of printer paper. My green screen does not like that. There we go. Calm down, camera. Jill, do you have a preference between blue or black ink? It's a brand new pen. I've got to peel the little ball off the end of it. There we go. Okay, I've got two different pens that are ready to go. Let me get my mats out of the way and right on the hard surface. Use the same desk for my magic matches. So. Any will do is the words that have meaning. All right. If I lean too far in front of my microphone, you won't be able to hear me. So see if I can turn the mic a little bit here. Is the sound quality different or noticeably different if I have the mic sitting where it is now, a little bit off screen? I know it's going to be a little bit quieter because I've got, you know, this beautiful beard that is growing in. Black cat Process path. Okay. Much harder to hear, so this would be. Okay, so I should probably move the microphone back like this then. And hopefully it didn't mess the cable up during the round. Hopefully the sound is good. Let's see, I don't think I can hear myself anymore, so it seems like I've unplugged something. How about there? Oh, there we go. I think I found the lever knob. This is just a test, but I'm testing to see my own voice because I have it set up where I can hear it in my headphones. So I'm sorry if this is a little bit overwhelming. There, that should be good. There we go. Okay, we have Black Cat Process Path. I'm going to try to make my handwriting a little bit neat for this, just in case I do follow through with my original plan. Perfect. I appreciate you, Jill. Thank you. And we'll start this one at, we'll call it 1730. Oh, this is itchy. Much better. Now I can actually talk. Does this count as a costume? This probably counts as a costume. It definitely looks more like a costume. I'm a big brain gamer now. I never realized how much I use the lines in my notebook until I write on a piece of paper that doesn't have lines, and then it Looks okay until you actually look at it, and it just looks like a big block, like a big. The rectangle slowly gets further apart the further into the writing you go. Hey, Solus, welcome back, welcome back. Scared me and my cat. Uh-oh. Sorry if I'm a lot louder than you were in here last time. Didn't realize that I had the volume on my microphone turned so far down. I couldn't even hear myself talk. And then I had the beard in front of my face, so I thought it was just that. But I actually had my microphone turned way down. I was a few minutes lagging, caught up now. I appreciate you. Glad you're all caught up. And 25, 20. Okay, not too bad. So we're at 7 minutes and 50 seconds on this one. Just shy of 8 minutes on this poem. This is Black Cat Crosses Path for Jill. Hopefully I did it justice. We'll see how you guys feel about it. Omens of a haunted choice, bad luck lingers, lurking for any fellow, foolish enough to follow the wicked voice, emanating from those eyes of yellow. Don't stray far from the road, or the bad luck will get you too. It's been chasing that cat, rarely slowed, followed its tail right in front of you. Squeeze your rabbit's foot, toss some salt, do your best to stay under a streetlight. Remember, sometimes it's no one's fault when a black cat streaks in front of you into the night. Kind of a step back to basics. There's a little bit of word repetition that I think I could have avoided if I had slowed down a little bit. I like it. It came out pretty good. I like it anyway. I'll set that one aside and grab a fresh piece of paper. We have completed poem. Boom, boom, boom. Now we have new fresh piece of paper. Hey, Eric. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you for the feedback. Pop that one off. Okay, I'm gonna stretch my hat out if I do this. Let's put these back in the right order. There we go. There we go. No. Uh-oh, did I ruin the sound again? Maybe. I don't know. Sure sounds like it. I'm glad you guys like it. Let's see. I've got Happy Halloween. Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier, Eric. I had my costume on. I took it off. See, I had a beard, and now I have a beard. So really, I know I'm pretty creative. Exit. Let's pull up the Discord. Boo. Let's see. Solus and I were actually working on a poem kind of back and forth in the Poetry Workshop channel of the Discord. So let me write this down and put some finishing touches on it, if that's okay with you, Solus. If not, I can just write down my parts. I liked where we ended up with it. I just got distracted last night. I appreciate that, Eric. This is nice. I like the Fallout cap just as well. I'm a fan of both Fallout and your journey. Thank you for your kindness. It's been my favorite hat for a long, long time. It's starting to fade and be very worn out now. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but it's about time for me to try to hang it up and replace it with a new favorite hat, because I can start to see through it in parts of the top. And there's spots on the back where it's starting to like come apart. It's kind of a poopy reminder. I got this hat in 2018, and I've worn it almost every day since then, occasionally changing it out for the other hat that I wear all the time. I like it a lot. Let's see. What would be a good summary of what we wrote there? So let's just, if we were going to put a title to it. Ooh, okay. I'm going to put down Motivation's Luster. I like the way those words sound together. But I'm going to put a big parentheses. or a slash, and then we can put another one on there too. From the mirror. Yeah. Be like a meeting of one's mind, meeting of oneself. From the mirror. I'll have to try to read it in two different perspectives when I read it. Glad I caught you tonight. Hey, Patrick. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're having a happy Halloween. Appreciate you being here. We're not doing anything too crazy tonight. We're just working on some poetry and just having a nice chill night. I've got a big bowl of candy that is being picked clean by the neighborhood chitlins. And I don't have to answer the door. My favorite kind of Halloween. Either that or the lights off and no one knocks, but I live in town, so that's not an option. Okay, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end this second stanza here without the Traverse Mountains line, Solus. I think I'm gonna do a creative liberty and cut that one line. And then I'm gonna write the last stanza and we'll do a read back and see if we like it. Oh no, actually. No. That's coming too. Come here, line. I like that symbolism. Okay, we're going to see how this one came out, Solus. So those of you just tuning in, this is a combination poem. We worked on it in the Sober Poet Society Discord. There's a poetry workshop channel in there where every once in a while I'll post a one prompt or one line, and usually we'll do feed-offs or just do a bunch of prompts, and other people can have their own writing exercises, and we kind of workshop and see where people end up. This is one that we worked on that I wanted to see through to its completion, so I'm going to try to read it from the different perspectives. So we'll see if I do a decent job on that. But this is Motivation's Muster, or From the Mirror, a collaborative piece from Solus Druid and myself. On the nights my motivation will not muster, in the mornings you will flourish. But what if my mind forever loses its luster? Luster only lost when you pause too long to look at your reflection. From the mirror, a new me emerges, a repetitive resurrection. Is it true to you, though? Is the person you silently scream at in the mirror right or wrong? Right? Wrong? At times, both of these would be true. He is me. I am because of what he knew. He is you. No better than bad, no better than good, at the moment of internal judgment. One foot in front of the other, takes us over any mountain, upwards into every brilliant sunrise, motivation cascading down on me, a cathartic rainstorm from the night sky. Thank you for that, Solus. I appreciate that and the image that has been kind of created in my mind from that piece. I like that a lot. Man in the Mirror. That's a good song. Well, let me see. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but it's a very catchy song. Okay, that one's put away. We're on to a nice blank piece of paper. Freaking out the green screen again. Let's see. Are there any Halloween themed prompts? Jill, your one earlier, did I miss? I'd, was that a autocorrect goof, or is I'd a prompt that you'd like a poem written about? I googled the definition of it, but then your next prompt came in like right away, so I wasn't sure if it was a goof or if that was what was supposed to happen. I'm gonna grab a beverage real quick and I'll be right back to check chat. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Came out awesome. It was autocorrect. Okay, nope. You have no apology necessary at all. Patrick, prompt, flesh and bones. I like that. Let's take that one. ASMR, everybody. Ears if this is going to be loud, so I'm going to open it away. Oh, hey. Okay, I freaked my microphone out. Just for the camera, we can all see that it is just a Coca-Cola Zero. Yep. Flesh and bone. Bones, plural. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. And we'll start this one, we'll call it 45, 46. 4605. Sounded like a trick-or-treater at my house. Well, maybe they'll see the dogs and figure it out. I didn't follow my normal writing habit of starting from the end and working backwards, and I run myself into a roadblock in like the fourth line. So. Okay. Sorry, I had to check the definition very quickly. And that's going to be time 7:21. Eric says, Flesh and Bones, maybe about mortality, the brevity of life, the beauty of timeless moments. Let's see. So I finished and I wrote this poem in just under 11 minutes. This is 10 minutes and 46 seconds. Flesh and Bones for Patrick L. Meat and blood, heart and sinew, shells to carry hopes and dreams eternal. The same pieces make up me and you, building blocks of man, not the cosmos or infernal. Art of living clay, muscle and fat to shape, every body a masterpiece on display, revealed by the tireless sculptor, discipline's scrape. More of the beauty that is our being, revealed day after day, though not as eternal as wood, stone, or steel. Our shared masterpiece means we are never alone. Bodies and beings will heal, living relics of flesh and bone. I like that one. Thank you for the prompt, Patrick. Pretty in tune with the wavelength there, Eric. Hopefully I did that justice. We have another blank piece of paper. We'll pull that prompt down. There we go. That's awesome. That's like some of the best feedback I can get. That's what every poet wants to hear, honestly. Like, I felt those words, like I felt it. That's some of the kindest things you can ever say to a poet. Anyone who does creative writing, if you can invoke an emotional response or some kind of connection with the words, it's powerful. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do my poetry videos for the channel. Like, it's really, I know it's kind of a shitty thing to talk about, sure, but it's really disheartening to like have a really positive stream and like have everybody enjoy the poems that I'm reading. And then when I post a video to the channel, it gets less than 20 views. And I've been doing it for long enough now that I maybe my videos just suck. Like maybe they're just made badly. I don't know how to do them better. I don't know how to make me reading a poem more exciting, I guess. I've tried to create an environment where I can present it. But... Hey, Bridget. Says, hey, you've been following you since you were at around day 70 or so. So proud of you. I appreciate you, Bridget. Thank you very much. A pleasure to meet you and see your username, and thank you for following the journey. Coming up quick on 1 year. It's kind of insane. It sneaks up on me every once in a while. I don't even think I didn't post a video this morning, I don't believe. Did I? No. Oh, did I not post the one last night either? Is that one still sitting on my phone? Or is my channel just having a bad time? Interesting. Okay. Do you include the clip when you read the prompt in the videos? The videos that I post for the channel are not usually from the stream. I'll usually do a separate recording where I set up and I'm just sitting here. I do a little intro. Let's see. It might be easier to just do this. So this is the most recent one where I took a step backwards in my creation process and actually just made it text on screen, which that might not be doing me any favors, but there's that. Let's see. Bridget says, you're an inspiration. Almost convinced me to post some of my words. Thank you. Keep it up. That's how it turns out. One day you forget to count your day. That's the beginning of even more greatness. Your first comment, an inspiration almost convinced me to post some of my words. You should. I would love to read some of your work. I always love reading stuff. If you are worried about the public eye or something like that, I have a Discord community, an email community. I think you should post. I really think that creative writing should be shared, and you don't know who it will help. It's the internet, so of course there's people out there that are going to be worried, or with factual reasoning to be worried about people stealing your work, which sucks. And it sucks a lot when it happens on the internet because it's a big paperwork headache. But if you have people that you trust in your community or a community that you're a part of, sharing your words can be really powerful, and you never know who you will inspire. Like your message to me, you're an inspiration. That's awesome. Like, thank you for that. Interesting. They did an update on the YouTube backend, and you are not the first person of my subscribers to say I don't get notified for your videos, which is frustrating. Oh, I see. I made the video not a short. Oh no, it's just in the wrong tab here. YouTube is having a glitch. It's showing my shorts on my video page. November 18th, I'll be 6 years sober. It's insane and so happy making. That's awesome. Congratulations on that huge milestone. 6 years is huge. That's coming up fast too. In the 2.5 weeks, you're a rock star. 12/12 will be 1 year for me. Well, damn, be all logical. I'm a lot more emotional than I am logical when it comes to writing and inspiring, and just the people. The people in this community have been so helpful for me. And not even just to say that you can't do it by yourself, but like it helps to have people that believe in you and people that tell you so. Especially when it comes to writing or any kind of creative process, like having people there to like give that positive reinforcement. It's like, this is awesome. Like it's just sharing things that you create. That's amazing. I love it. It's one of the things that I love about the YouTube platform and the community here is seeing what people have made, or in the poetry workshops in the Discord channel, like seeing what people have written with prompts that I've posted, or seeing things that people have made with their art. It's awesome. Creatives need to share your creations. 6 years is amazing. I'm looking forward to that milestone. Do you go to meetings? I don't as much as I should, but I get my coins. You should go to one for the milestone year. I don't go to meetings, but my partner is very in tune with my milestones and has made sure that I had a coin coming for them via Etsy or some kind of online custom thing. I have one for a month, one for 100 days, one for 6 months. I actually glued magnets onto the back of them and stuck them on my fridge. Hey, Bird, good to see you. Good to see you. I appreciate you. But no, I don't go to meetings. I have gone to meetings in the past, and in my community and in my experience, it was a very dehumanizing event. I don't want to ever repeat it. or go through it again. And I really don't think that it's the kind of environment that I benefit best in. I think creative writing and doing it more or less solo. I mean, the social aspect of it through the channel, but yeah. As soon as I went to the meeting, and as soon as it came up that I wasn't a religious person, that became the topic of discussion, and it became like a very dehumanizing interrogation almost for the next 45 minutes. Like it was just me defending myself and not feeling like a person. So it was not for me. I have gone back to that place and left a box of my books out front of the establishment, just in case somebody there might benefit from the words. Because like my first poetry book was a dedication to like people that were in my situation, like people in recovery, people that were feeling alone and unheard, and like they had nowhere to turn to, like no one else could possibly feel this way. Like that is the whole purpose for Rise. Like my first book is so people know that they're not alone, and that's kind of the whole dream. It was a labor of love, and I hope that it helps somebody as time goes on. I've stopped ordering them. I used to, when I first published, I ordered a few off every paycheck, and I would donate them to places around town. I still have, I think there's like 30 or 40 over on my shelf that I haven't passed out yet. But I haven't tried any of the online stuff. See, that I worry about that aspect, Joe, because I don't want it to seem like a novelty. I'm worried that if I go to a 1 year like milestone meeting and I bring out my book to talk about it, like, hey, this is something I did. Like, that would feel like a used car salesman walking up to me and trying to sell me a car. To me, I think that's how I would react in that situation, especially if I was early in my recovery. I would be very resentful. Like just acknowledging where my headspace was at that time of my life. I don't want to be disrespectful to those folks, and I don't want to take time away from them to plug my book. Like, I don't know. Yeah, and I just didn't want to defend myself anymore. Like I had a pretty shitty experience, and that was it. I didn't need to do it again. Same here. It was a horrible experience. I do know many people it works for. Yeah, and I think the people that need that group feedback and like that mentality, like there's positivity there. The folks that are on that wavelength, that's a good thing. And I haven't looked into the Rooms. It's been recommended to me. The Rooms is like an online meeting platform, from what I understand. You can jump into your time zone and hop in with people for various types of meetings, but I haven't actually joined one of those. I did a little bit of research when someone recommended it to me, but haven't actually joined or pulled the trigger on one. Have to see your whole journey more or less to fully appreciate the first year. Yeah, there's been bumpy times for sure. Like there's a lot of ups and downs, a lot more ups in the middle. Like the last couple months I've been I'm up again now, but the end of September and October were pretty shit, just overall. Like mentally, life-wise, had nothing to do with addiction. I mean, I did say in October multiple times, like, wow, I want to get hammered. Like I would very much like to pour myself a drink tonight. And I didn't. Like I acknowledged that the feeling was there. I sat there and I processed it, and I didn't feel like turning the camera on. I didn't feel like being social. I just was alone and like tried to feel like a person in those moments. And it's weird to have those kinds of experiences so far into recovery, and like just randomly, like sitting on the edge of the bed playing a video game, and all of a sudden put my controller down, and someone asks like, well, what's going on? Like, hey, I would like to pour myself a drink. Like, you know what sounds really good right now? A rum and coke. A rum and coke sounds really good right now. And it's not that it sounds good. It's that my brain is overflowing and I want to shut it off. Like, that's what it is. And I've learned to get to a point to acknowledge that and be aware of it, which is, I don't know, it's almost worse. When I was just mindlessly doing it, there was no critical thinking there. It was like, oh, I just do this because it's habit. But now that I'm aware of it, it's just more of a like a sticky feeling in my head. It's not hard to shake, but it's just hard to like get rid of, if that makes sense. I appreciate you guys. I saw some of those posts and I empathized. Appreciate you. We are our strength. It all depends on what you feed. Strength can go either way. Yeah, that's true. It's that whole quote, the two wolves inside of you. You should go to the doctor. I remember one video you didn't talk, just posted. Gave me chills knowing you were in a bad place. Yeah. I was actually sitting in this chair for that video. My phone was leaning against my camera stand and I just sat here staring at my computer. That's very true. Actually, let's see, do I have a copy of Rise in Arm's Reach? I don't want to get off screen here. I don't have a copy within Arm's Reach. 10 seconds, 1 second. Back, don't leave. There's actually the very start of my book is very much in kin with listening to the overwhelming screams of our mind. One of the very first ones. It's titled Vices. This is the very first poem in my book. Caving a lot recently to my vices. When did these walls turn to sand? I can't remember the last time I checked prices for these coping tools in my hand. A pint, a pitcher, maybe a bottle to share. Anything to turn down the silent scolding. Eyes aimed down with the blankest stare. Knowing full well it's not a drink I should be holding. It should be conversations. It should be the people I love. Not these temporary relieving sensations as the glasses are lifted above. My head filled with these empty ideas. My chest heaving, my heart blind. These are the nights of silent pleas. The nights I'll do anything to quiet my mind. The nights you'll do anything to quiet your mind. It is something that's still like, yep, I know those nights. They still happen. Hardest part for me is sleeping. My brain just won't shut off. Yep, I know how that goes too. I have a little like not related to drinking, but going to sleep is one of the hardest parts of my day. I have a really hard time slipping into sleep. I'm very prone to like, it's undiagnosed, but it's a fucking anxiety attack. Like that's what it is. I freak out about not waking up and like sit up and my like hyperventilating, I shake. Getting to sleep is super shitty because I have to pass that threshold to get to that point. Thank you. That is awesome. Yeah, anytime. I suppose I should probably do this and see if everybody leaves afterwards, but it's the thing I'm supposed to do, right? Oh, let's see. I need... Let's see, can I post multiples of these in the same time? Melatonin is a good medicine for sleep issues. Yep. I have melatonin 10 milligrams in my cabinet. I don't know if these will all post. Okay, there's 3 different links there. One of them is to my book Rise. The other one is to my book Prompts of Summer, which is all a compilation of poems that I've written on stream with people's prompts. And then the third link is my Ko-Fi page. If you want to see some of the poems that don't ever get posted to YouTube or just stay in tune with my writing, that's the place where I post my poems first. It's a way to support me just with a quick follow. It will try to make it seem like you need to pay money, but you don't. Following is free. You just have to make an account. And it helps motivation and just is eventually going to be a platform that I try to grow with the channel. Let's see. Sounds like Restless Leg. I've found exhausting myself helps to fall asleep, but I still wake up bolting upright. Yeah, like sleep deprivation is a way to get me to fall asleep. Like if I have a really early morning, I'll fall asleep like basically as soon as I get off work. But then I wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and I can't go back to sleep. So it's like a catch-22. I usually try to push through. And I've been trying to add some exercise to my life. The last 2 days, I've done just over 10 miles on the stationary bike. We got a stationary bike over the last weekend, and been adding it into my routine of like, I got off work today and did 7 miles on the bike before I turned on stream, which is awesome. It feels really good. I feel like it has to do with the times. Everything is digital, nothing really physical. So our bodies are like, what's next? I think that's a hot take. I think there's a lot of our life that is dedicated to like this little screen this far in front of our face, and it has this information just blasting you. Your brain is ready for the next thing, especially if you get stuck in like a TikTok doom scroll. You're just swiping. Like I've done that. I started watching my phone with the sound off and still doom scrolled for almost 2 hours with no audio. There was no sound on my phone at all. And I was like, what the fuck? This was supposed to stop this. Yeah, I think that's a good take for sure. I guess hot take is not the correct term. When I have heavy dreams, I wake up feeling like I never even slept. Yeah. So I have a question for everybody in chat. If I could get some feedback. If you're lurking, don't worry about what like breaking away. But are you a visual dreamers? Do you have pictures when you dream? Are they lucid? Are you in them? Like what happens when you actually fall asleep? Are you in a movie? Are you watching a movie? Is it out of body? Do you have just a black loading screen and you wake up again? Like how does it happen for you? Me, myself, I'm a loading screen person. I close my eyes and every time I wake up, it's like the Skyrim opening. It's black and then I'm awake again. There's no anything unless I'm sick or have a lot of cold medicine. Yeah, that sounds like ADHD dopamine chasing if I've ever heard, Bridget. Hit it and go all out until there's no more dopamine and then move on to the next thing. I lucid dream very often. Sometimes I get stuck in them. It's scary. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Like the dreams that I do have that are interactive, I guess is the word for them. Like I don't like that. People that dream like that all the time amaze me because I like my black screen. I like my sleep just to be over and then I'm awake again. There's nothing to worry about. I didn't realize that people had different styles of dreams until high school. I think we were talking in some literature class and we had to do an assignment about dreaming, like what we dreamed about. And I wrote nothing. And I had a hard time convincing the teacher that I literally don't have dreams. Like, what am I supposed to put here? Eric says, yes, I dreamt in third person of having died. Then I wake up and realize it was just a dream. That would be very unnerving. I've had an experience similar to that while I was on hallucinogenics. I was on mushrooms and had an experience where I thought I died, but I was still awake. That was a very jolting experience to wake up, but like not wake up, but become aware in. Patrick says, I'm in a movie as a character in a situation with people from my old days, but they are current to me in the dream. It's always a quest of sorts, running from things or going on trips. Interesting. Okay. Kind of like objective based, but with... Huh, okay. Old people from your old days that are current to you. Damn, that sounds disorienting as hell too. That doesn't sound restful at all. Visual. Sometimes I know I'm dreaming, but usually I'm just annoyed I can't change it to my liking if I know. What the fuck? Yeah. My stepdad dreams other people, like he'll be another person, pilots, musician, divers, lots. Interesting. For me, not lucid. I do not have dreams often. I sleep and then wake. Very seldom have dreams I remember. Yeah, that's the same, kind of the same boat I'm in. It's not very common that I have dreams. It's really weird. I can control them to an extent. Sometimes I cannot wake from them. I was trying so hard once to wake up and fell down, trying to get out of bed. Wow. Like you fell, like physically fell out of your bed because you were fighting so hard in your dream. Yeah, my old friends are still my friends in those days. I can't realize that they aren't active friends. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a mind bender. Let's see. I forget who it was. One of the viewers. Oh, who was that? We had a prompt night about dreams that came up, and I wrote about smelling something in a dream, and it took a little while, but a couple streams later, they actually'd me and told me that you can't smell in dreams. Like, all right, I don't know, I don't dream, and it's my poem, so yes, you can. Or Trey, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Halloween. Oh, those of you that joined late, you missed my costume, so I'll put it back on for a minute. See? I'm now a bearded poet. It's kind of insane, right? It's a really quality costume. Thank you. It's been a long one. I imagine. What part of the world? Oh, right. I'm sorry. Texas. I remember. There's one other trade that I forget every once in a while that is on East Coast, but you are Texas. Wake him up once and he hollered, "Damn it, kid, I was flying a fancy pants jet." Yeah, that'd be fun. Hitting the floor finally woke me. That doesn't sound fun at all. Bonk. God's country. You mean Alaska? I feel like we do this every time you come into chat, Trey, and I apologize for that. If you go lucid, you can do anything in dreams. Happens every so often. You can taste and feel if you want to. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to me. It sounds like I would get stuck and then be worried. From Shakespearean times of old. Yes, it's time to take off my costume and... I know, it's really convincing. So this is actually my other half's costume. I got off work today, and my other half was dressed up as me when I came in the house. My reaction was a little bit delayed. I turned and looked, and I didn't immediately recognize what was happening. I was like, what is going? Are you me? You're just gonna shave it again? Yeah, probably not. I don't know. We'll see. The last one made it 9 months without shaving. Yeah, I think that's how long it was. I do need to clean up my neckline though. I look like a homeless person, but in like a bad way. Not that not having a house is a bad thing, but I look very unkempt right now. Sorry, was not trying to be derogatory towards homeless peoples. It's an old habit of mine that I need to kick. The world is more fun. I don't want to go back to real life. Yeah, this world is more fun. I don't want to go back to real life. Let's see. There's a prompt in there somewhere. I wonder if it's, let's see. I just keep singing crappy old, well, I can't say crappy because there's people here that probably don't agree with me, but old songs. Life is but a dream. That's what I just thought about, like thinking of a prompt. I started like humming the song along. Now, I guess I could shave it, Trey. I could wear the little fake beard. Oh, don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate the plug. Get out of my head. We all hear your background music. The background music is supposed to come through stream. It's not coming from my headphones. Like, if I pull these away, you should still be hearing that music. That's actually part of stream. Here, I'll change it. I'll change it to something else for us. We'll give Solus a little bit of rock here. There we go. This is good poetry music right here. If this is too much, just feel free. I meant there's no room for songs to pop in the head. Ah, I see. No, my brain flourishes in dual audio. Like, two different sounds from two different sources is my jam. All right, we can go to feeding the ducks. No issue. All right. That's good. Oh, let's see. See if I've got any more prompts hiding in the channel here. Heart of a lion with the wings of a bat because it's midnight. I didn't sing that justice at all. I'm so sorry, friend. Limousine lyrics, I still don't understand them. Heart of a lion with the wings of a bat because it's midnight. Yep, there's a code there somewhere. It's probably a wiener joke, but I can't find it. Patrick's prompt, what costume should I wear this year? Interesting. Well, I'll see what I can do with it. No promises it'll be good, though. Ooh, that was a good burp. Because it's midnight, could be a good prompt. I like it. Put it on the list. Oh, not that. That's a book receipt. There we go. Crinkle, crinkle. Because it's midnight. Oh no, I already started writing it, Patrick. No skippies. Once it's on the paper, I'm going to write it. When I've got a big list built up of prompts, then I might move around and give priority to people that I haven't done poems for already in the stream. But no, there's not a big backlog. I've got half an hour left to stream, so I'm probably only going to do 2 more poems. So I'll do this one, and then probably because it's midnight, unless we do a couple of quick ones. What costume should I wear for Patrick? Bridget says, prompt, waking nightmares, dreaming fantasies. I'll add that to the list. Okay. Let me get this banner off. Let's see. Just throw on the generic Parks Highway. No, that's for the lo-fi one. Do this one. There we go. Then I've got my prompts for this evening. Looks like we're going to do 3 poems, and if I run a little bit past 7, that's fine. I'll do these ones. Hey, Nell. Happy Halloween. Thanks for popping in. I don't know if I know what a Jawa is. My friend's youngest has a Jawa. It was top notch. Just sent me a picture. Not sure what that is, Solus. What race is Jawa? Why am I blanking on that? I'm thinking of Jabba. He's a Hutt. Is Jawa what Jar Jar Binks was? No. The hooded little creatures from Tatooine. Okay, not the sand people, but yeah, okay, the little scavengers, the ones that took C-3PO and R2-D2 to the scrap ship. Okay, I'm with you. That's cool. That's probably a really sweet costume. Yeah, that's super cool. One of the content creators I watch has it's like a visor that the eyes do little emotions, like you can change what they do. I don't know how it works, but it's pretty cool. I'm having a Mandela effect. I don't know how to say this word right now. I'm blanking on that too. What color is Winnie the Pooh's shirt? It's red, right? Somebody knows. Somebody knows that's not me. I know too, but my brain is not functioning. It is red. Okay. Thank you. $257. Okay, Patrick, this is what costume should I wear? What costume should I wear for Patrick L? And the time that I wrote down, it's a little bit loose because I had to go back and post-date the start time, but I've got it at 14 minutes and 20 seconds. Shall I wear a red nose that honks with size 33 shoes to match? Or maybe Conan, the man that bonks? Pirate captain with a wicked eye patch? Maybe a nurse with a short skirt? No, a child deserves better than that. It has to evoke laughter until it hurts. A skater bro with a backwards hat. Maybe Captain America in red, white, and blue? It would be easier to go as Groot. At this point, I'll be Winnie the Pooh. I've got a red shirt and no pants to boot. Oh, thank you for that one, Patrick. I like that. That came out pretty darn good. It made me laugh, so that's a victory. Your rhymes are on point. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have a very traditional writing style when it comes to poetry. I like my very structured stanzas. I like my shit to rhyme. Like, it's just the way that I've written poems basically my whole life. I have ventured out and tried to start writing in other ways, but it's hard for me. It's a much more concerted effort that I have to put into the poem, which isn't a bad thing. It's just, this is my comfort zone. Like, I can stream and have conversations and talk to people while I'm writing poems like this, and it is relaxing to me. I'm very comfortable doing it, so I appreciate that. Thank you. You were good 6 months ago, but now you're great, my man. I appreciate it. I published a book since then, in the last 6 months. September is when my second book came out. Okay. Let's see. That brings us to Because It's Midnight. Let's see, did I already do one? I think I already did one for Jill. I did do one for Jill, so I'm gonna do Waking Nightmares, Dreaming Fantasies for Bridget first. And I'll come back to your second one, Jill. Because I'm only gonna do these two, I wanna make sure that there's an opportunity to hear that one if Bridget's hanging out waiting. I know it's late on the East Coast. Let's see, I missed a couple chats. I was building a stage setup and thought of adding that. It was already a large project. Took an Army helicopter pilot's helmet and sliced the cable to use as a headset. That mic while performing. Oh, that's cool. Got great reviews from those who read it, by the way. I'm sure I told you 2 weeks after you published. I got one before I got a chance. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Solas. I think the next one I do, I'm going to put a little page in it somewhere to ask for reviews. The reviews help a long way for little indie authors like me. We did spend like 5 or 6 days in the top 20 on Amazon for 2 different poetry categories, which was really cool. Like family poetry and nature poetry. We spent almost a full week in the top 20, which is awesome. Like, that was blew me away. Waking Nightmares, Dreaming Fantasies. Yep. 47, start this one. Clicked your Amazon link, but it led to not found. That's weird. sort that out real quick. Let's see if it did an update or something. There we go. That should be current and up to date. My Amazon handle should be BYG Poetry or John J. Bjorgard. I think that's what this is. I think. Not sure. That link I just posted should take you to Prompts of Summer. But it's a different link than the one I have saved. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I need to update the link that's in my admin file. So I have all of my links saved in an admin file to post as like one big block. It didn't. I thought that one worked, but. Okay, it works from the admin file. I wonder if it's because I pasted them all together and not separately. If it sees it as like one link, that might be my issue. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I appreciate the support, Patrick. Thank you. Oh, Aegis. Must be food time. The dogs are starting to squeal. He had surgery and now is extra squealy. When do we hear the prompt complete? I'm working on your prompt right now. So as soon as I finish writing this one, I will do, I'll say I'm done with it and I'll log the times and then I'll do a read back. So I would say in the next 5, 6, 7 minutes, somewhere in there. Unless I run into a writer's block. I'm working on your prompt right now though, Bridget. I'll let him cook. I still have some stickers that say that. Me too, me too. I need to do another order and get them a little bit bigger so they're not cell phone case stickers. And man, I need to finish the stickers for the shop too. That's time. Okay, this is Waking Nightmares, Dreaming Fantasies for Bridget F. I wrote this one in... Looks like 8 minutes, and sorry, my math is not mathing right now. Yeah, 8 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay. 8.5 minutes, we'll call it. Waking Nightmares, Dreaming Fantasies. I wish this bliss never had to end. Eyes opening to the horrors of reality. Spending my whole life learning how to bend. Refusing to let this real world break me. If I can just make it back to the pillow, the piece of fiction will cradle me again, rocking me soft and slow. Doomed, however, by the alarm clock to end. If sleep could become my only existence, I would rule with hands of gold. But I'm stuck clinging to dreams in the past tense, always fleeting away before I take hold. I wasn't sure what to do with Waking Nightmares other than it just sucking to wake up. Wanting to like grab a hold of the dreams that you were just there. Thank you for the prompt, Bridget. I hope that you liked the piece. We did pretty good tonight, everybody. We did 1, 2, 3. What's this? 4, 5? How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. Feels like more poems than that. But we did 4 good ones. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. 5. We did 5. That takes us to 7 o'clock. I'm gonna leave Jill's prompt here because it's midnight, and that'll be where I start next stream with. Thank you all for being here with me. So my streaming schedule is going to be kind of shit next week. I'm going out of town for an out of town project for Monday, Tuesday, and I don't get back until Wednesday evening. I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, so my next scheduled stream is probably going to be next Thursday, a week from now. I'm trying to get better about doing something over the weekend, but right now I don't have any of that scheduled. I like to try to stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, but now that I'm going to be home more often, that's going to be changing. And right now it's very fluid. I'm very sorry that I don't have a consistent schedule yet. I can send you the collab one, Solus, for sure. I'm not going to post that collab one. I wasn't going to. I have it written down as a 1 of 1, and I've left myself a note to mail it to you, actually. So I actually wrote this when I wrote the poem, but I've got 1 of 1, mail to Solus, and then I signed it. So I'll get this in the mail and sent off to you. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support, and it's really awesome to meet the new faces and talk to you all. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you next time. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna pop into Discord, and I can send you a photo of it there if you want the thing as it's written, and then I'll get this copy in the mail. You'll have the only copy other than the one that's live on stream. So, but I'll send you a picture of it here in 2 seconds. Have a good night, everybody.